Prince Charles was tears during the service of thanksgiving for the life of his father, Prince Philip at Westminster Abbey. The memorial of the Duke of Edinburgh is visibly a difficult event for the royal family. Last year, when Prince Philip passed away at Windsor Castle on the 9th of April, 2021, just weeks before his 100th birthday. Due to COVID-19 public safety restrictions enforced by the UK government at the time, the Prince of Wales spoke with reporters from his home at Highgrove in Gloucestershire instead of being with the Queen at Windsor. The heir to the British throne had said that, "My dear Papa was a very special person who I think above all else would have been amazed by the reaction and the touching things that have been said about him, and from that point of view we are, my family, deeply grateful for all that." Emotions ran high during the service, with keen observers reporting that the Queen's eyes grew moist at one point. Prince Charles, fighting back tears as future king, sat next to his mother and offered her a word of comfort as she took her seat before the service. After the service, as Charles left the abbey, he appeared with his eyes slightly reddened and speaking with members of the clergy and his family. The service of thanksgiving for the life of Prince Philip marked the closing of a remarkable life. Speaking about his father shortly after his death, Charles said, "As you can imagine, I miss my father enormously." Prince Charles and his father, Prince Philip, once had a strained relationship, but the two were on good terms prior to the Duke of Edinburgh's death, the 9th of April 2021. The heir to the throne, he shook the palace through his affair with Camilla, 74, while still being married to the late Princess Diana. However, his relationship with his father had become more close during the latter years of his life, after stating publicly in an authorized biography in the 1990s that his parents had been lacking in emotional affection. Royal biographer Penny Junor recently revealed shocking truths regarding Prince Philip's relationship with his son Prince Charles. Penny Junor said, "Charles desperately wanted to please his father. Desperately wanted to do the right thing and to get his admiration and his praise. And the Duke was a particular sort of man. He was an alpha male. He wanted a son in his own image. And Charles was just never that child, and there were many occasions, I am told, that his father did reduce Charles to tears." Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall arrived at Westminster Abbey to the sound of bells ringing. The Prince of Wales and Camilla followed tradition and greeted the Abbey's chapter, and a few minutes later the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrived with Prince George and Princess Charlotte. While the Queen was escorted to the service and to her seat by Prince Andrew, which surprised onlookers because the event marked the first public occasion at which the Prince has been seen since settling out of court a lawsuit lodged against him in the United States. Tuesday's service of thanksgiving at Westminster Abbey was announced after the funeral, and was attended by those who knew the Prince at home and abroad, from family to staff and charity members. The service was held in the presence of the greatest assemblage of European royalty since the 2012 Diamond Jubilee, with the monarchs of Sweden, Spain, Denmark, Belgium and the Netherlands all flying to Britain to pay their respects. Hundreds of people, including nearly 30 foreign royals and scores of representatives from Philip's charities, gathered for the special Thanksgiving service in honor of the country's longest-serving consort. Television footage also showed the 95-year-old Queen, using a walking stick, entering Westminster Abbey alongside her second son Prince Andrew. It is a poignant occasion for the Queen to remember her husband of 73 years among family and friends, after the limitations imposed on the Duke's funeral during the pandemic.
Thank you for watching our latest video about the royal family. We always try to regularly update the latest news videos about the British royal family to meet your requirements. Our channel always has an objective, multi-dimensional view of the news. My main goal is just to entertain people. Hope you enjoy this news. If you have any questions or requests about content to watch, please leave a comment below this video of us.